morning, it's Rachel here. I finally finished this journal. This is for Kelly. She ordered it back in, I don't know, whenever I showed this book when I went to the antique market. I think when my sister was here, and she says she's been waiting for a really long time. And it is a really fat book with a beautiful leather spine. It has 5 signatures, and it's just bursting with pages. It just took me a while to get it done. And then I also used the beautiful Stamperia Botanical kit papers, so I had to wait for those to arrive. So with the cover I used a public domain image. I can't remember where I got that from. And then I put some antique lace. I didn't want to cover up the spine because it's so beautiful. And then on the back I just put a bit of lace and a stamped bee, and I didn't want to cover up all that beautiful marbling paper on the front. And I put a little bit of washi there as well. So I'll just go through. It's probably take me a while to go through it. There's so many pages. I haven't counted them yet. I hope Kelly likes it. So I've made a pocket here with my Jessica paper, and then in the front, this is the beautiful Stamperia paper, and so is this one here. And then this is one of my doilies, and I just stamped on the back, so it has that quilted sort of look. That was an antique quilted piece that I have. And then this is done with some rice paper on some book page, and then this is one of the journaling cards from the kit, from the paper pack. Okay, heading out to school soon. Okay, so then so that's a beautiful paper. That's the first signature. This is a beautiful printable embroidery that I have. The book was from 1839. Beautiful paper. And then just some different images, some book pages. I've put flip outs here and there. And then some digital kits. This is from TLC Creations. And then on the weekend I found these really cool studies. Like one was from university and one was about the flora and fauna in this area. And it's got the beautiful typewriter print on it. One was from 1977 and the other one from 1981. And so the paper has a nice colour to it as well. Just some beautiful public domain images, original book pages. I'll go quite fast just because there's a lot of pages to get through. So this is just a little journaling spot. It's Vintage Ephemera Garden. And this is a paper from Digital Curio that I just tore and made a tuck spot, and I put a tag from Artie Mays. And so that's actually a free printable from Artie Mays. Thank you so much for that. And then let's see, some more Digital Curio, one of my favourite types of paper because I love damask, some original handwriting, and then original book pages. I put quite a lot of tuck spots. That's from the Stamperia paper pad, and then a tag. And then this just flips out, so there's more writing space. This is Edith Holden. I put that in the centre so you could see the image. And then that flips out that way. And then I've got a flip out here. This is just a piece of leftover paper from the Stamperia paper pad. This is one of my antique letters that I scanned. And some of the pages were torn in the book. I thought that was pretty cool. You could cover that up. And then that's the other side. There's so many pages in here. So, oh, and wait, no, that's that's the other side of that paper. I know this is a doily that I have that I scanned and I stuck on there. I really like the colours together. And then let me see. There's another cool thing in here that's new that I found at the antique market on the weekend. And then here is a tuck spot. This is is from Artie Mays, and it's just, that's one of my doilies. And I've printed on the back the antique quilt, and then this is just a little journaling card, and that's just a book page from a nature book, and some public domain images. As you can see, I've printed it there as well on the other side of there, and then that just flips out. I didn't want to cut the paper, it was so pretty. And then this is the second signature. Oh, also in the spine, I glued in some cotton linen as well, also to strengthen the spine, because this is very heavy. This is a flip out. Oh, this is the other thing. I found someone's kind of like scrapbook that they had glued in all of these recipes. So I thought this could be quite, and I really liked the paper. Excuse me. I thought it would be really cool. You could put a little bit of gesso there and write or draw on top of it, or I mean, that's got the whole recipe there. So I put some of those pages in. See, they're even just sort of flipping up, so you can muck around with that and have a play with those pages, or you can tear them out if you don't like them. This is one of my old letters that I scanned, and this is another tuck spot here, and then just a little piece of extra scrapbooking paper to do something with. This is from Tsunami Rose. So Kelly wanted more sort of floral, natural mushrooms, butterflies, that sort of thing. So I'm hoping this is exactly what you would like, Kelly. I love it. I'm glad I took my time with it, because I just sort of slowly gathered up all the things that I wanted to use in it, and I didn't rush it. That beautiful image, some writing paper, digital curio, another tuck spot with a journaling card from Artie Mays. And I tried to put new things in that I haven't put in the journals before as much as I could. This is another one of my doilies, and I just scanned that and put that there. And then that's another beautiful public domain image. Some Artie Mays, original book pages. You can see they have the beautiful natural markings on them. And so now you're getting the other side of the pages. Here we've got a tuck spot, and I put this journaling card there. Probably you need to maybe gesso over it, or you can attach a photograph. That's from Artie May. She has some free collage sheets. And then just a beautiful, I think that was Manet, that painting, a public domain one. Gorgeous birds. And in this one, there's all new embroideries that I haven't shared before, that I've scanned. And so that's a tuck spot. And then what I did was, because this was a big embroidery, I couldn't fit the whole thing in. I just folded it over, and so it's a tuck spot on that side. Actually, I didn't put anything in there, Kelly. I'll put something in there afterwards. And then just gorgeous public domain. Here's the other side of those recipes, and that one even came off, so you can do some fun things with that. And then that's the end of the second signature, and I used an embroidery as a border there. And then this is a tag that I made, and then another double sort of journaling page from Vintage Ephemera Garden. I thought that was quite, it's really, really fat. You'll have to clip the pages down when you're working in it with a big clip. You can tear pages out too, Kelly, if there's too many pages in there. You know me, I can't leave anything out. Just the most beautiful paper pad, and look how gorgeous the type is on there. And some more beautiful images, some old book page from the 70s. This is a beautiful antique piece of quilt that I have that I scanned, and that's the other side there. I thought rather than just leaving it white, I'd print that on the back, because you can write there. Some beautiful Artie Mays paper, and then this is another tuck spot tag that I made, and then that's from the beautiful Stamperia paper pad. And straw paper, one of my old letters, TLC Creations, I think it is. Then a pocket made with some Stamperia paper, and I put a whole lot of things in. A tag that I made, and then these were in Artie Mays's kit, and you can punch 2 holes there, or you could put some washi there or some lace there. So I just sort of left that up to you to play around with that. Sorry about the shadow. I've got the window to the right of me, and it's morning, so the light's not perfect. This is a tuck spot with a little, that's from the Stamperia pad, and then just a little journaling, little thingy-majiggy you can play with. And then this is from that botanical book that I had, the original book page. I just put that in there. And then this is this is one of my favorites. This is a flip out. That's a Tracy Fox. gorgeous. Is that Tracy Fox? I think it is, yes. And it's a flip out with some straw paper on it. And then that's a little piece of Artie May's hinge. Beautiful images. Here we've got another tuck spot. That's from what she called Nostalgia Graphic Land. And then just a little journaling card there. And let me see some more public domain images. This is another one of my doilies here that I folded it over and I made it a double tuck spot. So, or you could, it's paper, so you could fold it up and write on it, but I made it more as a tuck spot. And there's a tag, 2 tags, or journaling card and tag, both from Artie May's. And these are also from Artie May's as well. Can hear me. I seem to be talking quietly. Some more book page, the other side of the quilt. I can't remember who did that painting. So that's the end of the 3rd signature. Here I've got a flip out with, oh no, not a flip out. I've got a flip out on the other side. That's the beautiful Stamperia paper. And then I just put one of their journaling cards in there. It's not really a tuck spot, but I thought it could. This is my other favorite that I made a while back, and so it's a flip out. And then this beautiful medieval image, and then these are from TLC Creates. This is a tuck spot with a little Artie May's ephemera in there. Some more of the recipe book, and then what else do I have? The original pages, just a public domain image. I think that's from the New York Public Library. Some handwriting, like a school notebook, Tsunami Rose. And then here I stitched on an envelope and I just put a little tag in there, little Stamperia tag. And then the other side, I left the flap up so it's a tuck spot. And these are some more Artie May's. Another public domain image. This is Edith Holden again. I think it was the other side of the other page that I included some more public domain images. This is one of my embroideries that I haven't published, and I put in another journaling card from Artie May's and Stamperia. I felt like they just worked really well together with the nature theme. And then this beautiful image, some paper, original book page, the recipes, and then a little pocket here with a tag that I made with that using Jessica wrap paper from 2 Silver Oranges. Lovely image there with butterflies. Again, I didn't want to cut this. You could glue this down clearly and make it a tuck spot if you wanted to, or as a big spot that you could put things in. And then that's the other side. And then this is the last signature. I put a doily as a tuck spot and one of the Stamperia journaling cards. Actually, that's the other side. It's very pretty. And so that goes in there. And then some mushrooms. Another tuck spot here with one of my doilies and another Artie May's card, a journaling card. Embroidery that my mum sent me that I love. And again, I printed on the other side so it's not white. This is from a book, doily, public domain, writing paper. I made a pocket here. So put this journaling card in there with the little tab on the side so that way you can easily pull it out, but you can put in whatever you like. Let's just slip that in there. It's from Artie May's, just beautiful. And then some more of those studies that I found. And then that's one of my doilies. I just glued it on there because I really like the colours all together with these lovely pages. Another public domain image. Some original book pages, mushrooms. Here we've got another pocket with another tag that I made there. That's one of my little digitals printed really small. And that's just from a book that I had. nearly there. And this is a pocket with some more. That's the stamperia there. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. Just love it. I wish they had fabric like that. Oh, I'd go crazy if it was fabric like that. And then that's just an arty maze there. And then that's one of my old letters. Some straw paper, the other side of the embroidery. Another tuck spot here. Yep, tuck spot there, sorry. And another public domain image. And then this is a flip out. So it's a big flip out. And then here I put a glassine bag that I folded up because it was too big for the book. And I just slipped in this envelope sort of journaling spot that I made. So that's that. I love that one with the butterfly on it. It's all crinkly and yummy. You might not want to Mod Podge that, I don't know. I just, as you know, don't love the shiny. But I know that Gail said that I could, I haven't tried it yet, that I could sandpaper it. But I thought that went well with the, oh, well, it's the same napkin, isn't it? So it does go well with that. I just put this in as well. And say when it's made, a little tag that I made. And then there's this little piece of, oops, off-screen ephemera. So that is the journal. I hope, oops, what have I done? No, just didn't put that down properly. So I hope you like it, Kelly. I'm going to tie some of this linen around it just to tie it closed, and I'll only slip it through the stitching in the spine so you can remove it if you don't want it. So that's how I'll tie it closed. Obviously once you take all the ephemera it sort of sits flat, but once you start working it might bulk up, so you may decide to tear out a few pages here and there and then you can use them in your collaging. That's what I do because I always put too many pages in. So but I like, you know, you can, as I said, you can tear them out. I left quite a bit of space between the signatures as well. So it should grow, have room to grow, but there's a lot of pages in there, so you might want to take some out. Okay, so that is the journal. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for your patience, and I will be back soon. Bye.